Before we jump in and embark on this journey, let's be absolutely clear about something right from the start. What we're about to delve into isn't advice, nor is it a set of recommendations. It's purely history, a recounting of events as they unfolded. Our aim here is to explore and understand how a simple, unassuming wild plant growing freely in nature managed to capture the world's attention and became a global headline, sparking debates and controversies across nations. This isn't an exercise to judge its merits or promote its use, either way. This exploration is purely for the sake of information, knowledge, and satisfying our curiosity about the world around us. It's definitely not intended as medical or legal guidance of any kind. The laws and public opinions surrounding marijuana are incredibly diverse, differing wildly from place to place, and are always subject to change and re-evaluation. So what exactly is our goal here? We aim to trace the long and winding journey of cannabis, from its obscure origins in ancient times all the way to its prominent place in the modern world. It's a story deeply intertwined with people, culture, and the ways in which we interact with and utilize the resources we find in the natural world around us. Sometimes it's been used as medicine, other times it's been valued for its strength as rope, and at still other times, it's become a symbol of rebellion and counterculture. What was once considered sacred and integral to rituals in one place was later deemed forbidden and outlawed in another. We're simply here to observe and see how this single plant transformed into a worldwide phenomenon, impacting societies and cultures across the globe. So, buckle up and prepare yourself because our story begins thousands of years ago, in a land far removed from our current perspectives. Let's get into it and begin this fascinating exploration. To truly understand the story of cannabis, we need to journey back thousands of years. Our starting point? The heart of Central Asia. This is where the plant's story begins to unfold. Here in this ancient land, Cannabis sativa grew wild and free. It wasn't the cultivated crop we know today, but rather just a tough weed, resilient and hardy, thriving on the vast steppes of Mongolia and Siberia. It didn't take long for early humans to recognize the potential hidden within this unassuming plant. They discovered its strong fibers, making it perfect for rope, strong and durable, and clothes, providing warmth and protection. Essential for survival, they crafted nets. This was hemp, and it quickly became one of the first plants ever farmed, marking a significant step in early agriculture. Proof of its importance lies in the archaeological record. Archaeologists have found hemp cord remarkably preserved in ancient pottery, dating back over 10,000 years old, a testament to its enduring legacy. In these early days it was primarily a tool, a resource, not a drug. It was a builder of ancient civilization, a fundamental component of early human life. But as time passed, people noticed its flowers and leaves had other effects, beyond just practical applications. In ancient China, cannabis gradually became recognized as medicine, highly recommended by the legendary Emperor Shen Nung for alleviating pain and treating various illnesses. In India, its role transcended the physical realm. It was considered sacred, deeply integrated into religious rituals, and intimately linked to the powerful god Shiva. Cannabis was revered as a healer, a spiritual guide, offering insight and connection, and a practical resource, woven into the fabric of daily life. Its reputation was carefully built on usefulness, versatility, and profound respect. From its origins in Asia, its uses began to spread far and wide. Medicine, carried along ancient trade routes, fiber, essential for countless applications, and faith, shaping cultures and beliefs. The plant's incredible journey had only just begun, setting the stage for a story that continues to evolve to this day. Cannabis didn't travel alone. People took it everywhere, carrying it across continents and cultures. Its journey is intertwined with the movement of humanity itself, a testament to its versatility and appeal. Nomads like the Scythians brought it from Asia to Europe, traversing vast steppes and mountain ranges. These nomadic tribes played a crucial role in disseminating cannabis across the ancient world. They were using it in rituals, ceremonies that connected them to the spiritual realm. The plant was seen as a sacred tool, capable of unlocking hidden knowledge and facilitating communication with the divine. Ancient Egyptians used it in medicine and burials, recognizing its therapeutic properties and incorporating it into their elaborate funerary rites. Cannabis was believed to aid in the afterlife journey. Islamic scholars wrote about its healing powers, documenting its effects on various ailments and solidifying its place in traditional medicine. Their writings helped to preserve and expand the knowledge of cannabis's medicinal applications. Arab traders spread it down Africa's east coast, establishing trade routes that connected distant communities and facilitated the exchange of goods and ideas. There it found new uses, integrated into local customs and traditions. It became an integral part of their daily lives, used for everything from medicine to recreation. Europeans brought hemp to the Americas for rope and sails, essential materials for their burgeoning maritime empires. Hemp was a strategic resource, vital for shipbuilding and naval power. George Washington grew it. It was essential for industry, a vital crop that supported the economic growth of the colonies. Hemp was used to produce a wide range of products from textiles to paper. Only later did its psychoactive side catch on in the New World, as people began to explore its recreational potential. This marked a shift in perception from a purely utilitarian crop to a source of pleasure and relaxation. Mexican immigrants introduced recreational use to the U.S. in the early 1900s, bringing with them their cultural traditions and practices. This introduction would have a lasting impact on American society. Suddenly, cannabis was more than fiber. It was becoming a symbol of cultural exchange and evolving social norms. It was part of new communities and cultures, weaving itself into the fabric of diverse societies around the globe. Cannabis became a shared experience, connecting people from different backgrounds and walks of life. The plant had gone global, its seeds scattered across continents, carried by winds of trade and migration. Its identity growing more complex, shaped by the diverse environments and cultures it encountered. Cannabis was no longer just a plant, it was a reflection of human history and cultural diversity. Its next chapter would be its most controversial, a period marked by prohibition, stigma, and a global war on drugs. For millennia, cannabis was just a plant medicine, fiber, ritual, but in 20th century America, fear and prejudice changed everything. Propaganda linked marijuana to crime and minorities, sparking a moral panic. Films like Reefer Madness fueled hysteria. The 1937 Marijuana Tax Act made it nearly impossible to use legally. By the 1960s, it became a symbol of rebellion for the counterculture. The government cracked down harder, classifying it as a top-tier illegal drug. The war on drugs led to mass incarceration, especially in minority communities. Cannabis went from respected remedy to political scapegoat. The plant didn't change, society did. Its journey from medicine to menace was complete. The consequences of that shift are still with us. A simple weed became a symbol of conflict. Looking back, it's wild. A weed from Asia became a global force. For most of history it was a tool, a healer, a sacred plant. Only recently did it become controversial. The debate became less about the plant, more about us, our fears and politics. Now, the world is rethinking cannabis. Science is rediscovering its medical uses, from pain relief to epilepsy. Laws are changing, and the conversation is shifting to safe, effective use. Cannabis has shaped economies, laws, and lives, both good and bad. Its story is a mirror of our society's changes. The journey isn't over, the next chapter is being written right now. And that's the real story of marijuana.